Hi, I'm Coach Danny. I'm an independent coach with Beachbody. So I talked last time about really focusing on like defining your new normal, understanding what your normal is now, and also a little Venn diagram. So check that out if you haven't done that yet. It's kind of a part 2-ish. So I do a lot of work from the Change Anything book right now. That's my current personal development. I'm almost through with it. And this is something I got from there. But I wanted to spend a little bit more time talking about having a transformation conversation with the people that, you know, are working against you, or they're kind of for you, kind of against you, in the middle. And I think you'll find sometimes the people in the middle, like, don't assume that they're going to be for you or against you. And don't assume that the people who are currently, their habits and influence are working against you. Don't assume that they're not going to jump on board and become a fan and a coach and a supporter, okay? A cheerleader, at the very least. A lot of people just don't know how to make the changes themselves, but they're completely happy to, like, support somebody who is. So, that being said, I wanted to take a second, which this is something not from the book, is personal accountability. I will never be... Oh, my cup got thrashed. I've been cooking all morning. That splattered from the frying pan. I had my cup sitting right there. Searing pork steaks and stuff for meal prepping. But, because that's what we're doing today. I digress. So, personal accountability. Okay, when your social circle has a huge amount of influence over you. Okay? But it's your responsibility to... I'm trying to think of the best way to word this. I had it like a second ago. Okay, so it's your accountability to, like, it's your job to hold yourself accountable. Just because people's habits and their decisions trigger you. I don't mean trigger in like the post-traumatic stress sense, but maybe that they trigger, you know, the desire to eat a cookie when everybody else is eating a cookie. You know, there's going to be, no matter what, circumstances that you have to work around. And you need a plan for that. And you need to hold yourself responsible when you mess up. Not go, oh, well, it's because I was at my mom's house and she has junk food and that's it. Bring your own food. You know, like, you have to, like, this is just one little piece of a puzzle. And I by no means mean that just because your social circles and your social environments, whether it be work, school, where you hang out, your family, your friends, it doesn't matter. They do influence you, and you influence them. So be a positive influence for them, okay? And so when you have the transformation conversation, and you're like, hey, this is my goals, this is what I want from my life, and this is why, and you mean so much to me, I need this from you. And then you give them, like, okay, when I come over to your house, can you not offer me a cookie? You know, it needs to be reasonable. You cannot expect others to change because you are changing. Okay? This isn't about changing anybody else. All right? And I feel a little kind of weird saying that because here I am as a Beachbody coach and I'm very much trying to change everybody else, but I'm changing people who chose it. People who come to me. Okay? See, there's a difference. People who are like, what are you doing? I want to do it too. That's the key. Even if you're not a coach, even if you are a coach, you cannot force people. You cannot be like, you're obese, you need to jump on board. No. Okay. That's cruel. People have to come to it when they're ready. We all struggle. We all have deep emotional scars. That's why we're obese. Okay. And even if you're just a little overweight, it's because you have bad habits or whatever. It might not be as deeply as emotional as it is for somebody who's 150 pounds overweight. Because I guarantee that comes from a lot of trauma. That comes from a lot of self-hate. Or a lot of self-not love. I have yet to meet somebody who isn't 100 plus pounds overweight, who doesn't have some sort of trauma and pain, even though my pain might, you know, be better than theirs, you know, or I went through something more traumatic. Like, I don't play that game. Everybody's pain is relative. The worst pain you felt is the same as the worst pain that I've felt. Just because you can't imagine what I've been through and I can't imagine what you've been through doesn't mean that they're not equal. Okay. So I really, really want you to focus on when you're doing this thing of transformation, it's what they can do for you, but be reasonable. You know, you can ask your boss, can we maybe not do pizza every time? Or can we go to a pizza parlor that has a salad bar? Okay. Then you have your little slice of pizza that counts as 2 portion cups if you're doing the 21-day fix like I am. And you can call it good. Okay. You can have your little cheat and then you can have a big salad, right? Like, find a compromise. Do not expect people to bend over backwards for you. Okay. So keep that in mind when you have a transformation conversation with somebody. Tell them that you need their support and why and how, and ask if they're willing to do it. If they are not, and you come at it from the right place, of a place of love, and you just want support, they should, be willing to at least compromise or help you figure it out, or be like, I'm just not ready for that. Like, maybe right now we just need to not hang out when food's involved. Can you ask somebody, can we just hang out when there's no food involved? Yeah, you can. You don't have to cut people out of your lives who mean something to you. But if they are hostile and angry and bitter, it might mean you might need to step back. If they're unwilling to help you and they're going to be combative, oh no, I will fix that later, okay, baby? I don't know what happened either, but I will do my best to fix it, okay? Okay, you try to fix it. It's a crisis with a car breaking. Okay, so I did want to, I do have that going for me. So, it's a hard conversation to have, and it's okay to just have a conversation here and there, okay? And some people come to you and be like, hey, what can I do to support you? Or they'll offer their advice. And just because their advice isn't what you want to do, or it's something that won't work for you, you don't have to be, no, that's not what I'm doing. I'm doing this whole thing. Like, don't be dramatic about it. Be grateful. Okay? That doesn't mean you have to take the advice, though. Seriously. It took me a long time to learn. You can take people's advice, hear people's advice, and be so appreciative that they care to give it to you, and not take it. Okay, so you're going to have to add new friends. That's the fun part. Look for new friends that you don't have to, get on board because they're already there. Join a fitness group. Go to a gym if you can. I get it if you can. I mean, one, they're expensive. You have to leave your house. And let's face it, when you don't have motivation, you can work out in your PJs at home, right? You don't want to go to a gym looking like crap. You got to go look good and then sweat your ass off and then come home and shower again. I don't do the gym. I actually love having a personal trainer, but I would never have another one until I didn't have to do a gym, because gyms are just pain in the asses. Yeah, I got better things to do. So, now besides that, the other thing is, as I mentioned, distancing yourself from those who are unwilling. It's hard. Don't take it personally. No matter how bad somebody reacts to you making a lifestyle change, don't take it personally. Especially if it's a spouse or somebody who lives with you. Because, for me, I just cook differently. And you either eat it or you don't. Because I'm like that. I do the shopping. I do the cooking. I don't ask for opinions. That's just how I've always rolled, even when I've been in a relationship, because I'm a single mom, and I live with my first ex, okay? Like, my first baby daddy. He's my roommate for a little while longer, so, because he hit a rough spot, and, we help each other out, and he's a good dad, so, yeah, that's what we do. But, it's trying sometimes, but, I'm eating healthier now. You're gonna have to fend for yourself, because he eats like crap. Oh, well, me and my kids are gonna eat great. And I don't mean you have to be heartless. I still try to, get him his goodies here and there to be nice, if I know he's going to be home, which usually he doesn't come by till 11 o'clock at night because we broke up for a reason. So, we deal with each other in the mornings and at bedtime. So we spend very little time together. It works. So, all right, guys, I got to hop off before, toddler here has a cranky snack. I need a snack freak out and a helicopter freak out. And, you know, just remember, this is a process. And you may not do it all at once, and that's okay. Just because I'm telling you to do it doesn't mean you need to go have 100 conversations. Like, seriously. Don't overthink it. Don't overstress it, no matter what I'm telling you to do. And again, this is personal experience and from things that I am learning through my own journey and my own studies, because I'm very much a self-learner. I encourage you to do your own and to follow your own heart and intuition with anything, and always get doctor's advice if it has to do with your health. Okay. All right. I love you guys. And remember, no guilt, no shame, only love. Bye.